You always see, you don't see, right? Well, there is a news yesterday. There are a very famous person in Thailand. He's a Chinese Thailand. The Chinese call him the White Dragon King. It's the White Dragon King, Bai Long Wan. In Thailand, he passed away on 76 years old yesterday. Why is become the news? Because he was famous. On the halfway of his career, one day suddenly feel like something got through him, and they called him the White Dragon descend into his life and making him like a very magic person, can tell past and the futures, can guiding people's life. So I saw the news, and so actually they make a temple after him in Thailand. So got millions of followers in Thailand. So he has one very famous saying. He say, as long as you have a good heart, you have a good life. So therefore today our trail on this title, good heart to have good life. So in this sense, really going through the Taoism teaching, Taoism teaching has three treasures. The treasure of the Tao in humans, we call it conscience, mercy, and forgiveness. Conscience, it means kindness, means good heart. Good heart. So kindness is basic foundation for our humanity. With the kindness is foundation to be a good human. When we lose the kindness, we fall the other part. Just like the Western religion have a draw, either in the God side, either in the devil side. Right? So kindness draw the line. Kindness draw the line. So when we do kindness, then you develop what? Being soft, being gentle, being loving, being compassionate, being forgiving, being merciful. That's what kindness does. So conscience is our basic humanity. When we're little child was born into this life, they don't have much of intellectual mind. So all child is very innocent. Child innocence, so their heart and body is pure. The mind is pure. And nothing polluted by the stressful life. Human get intellect is what? Direct and indirect accomplishment. Environment, direct and internal, external environment, direct and indirect experience taught us about knowledge, taught us about life, taught us how to experience what? The stress life and all happy life. So the outcome of the grown-up through this direct and indirect environment experience taught us how to be happy, whereas how to be stressful. So kindness versus evil, unkind, kind and unkind, it developed, bring out the two different kinds of results in human life. When we do experience a kindness, we have a kindness to love ourselves. We have kindness to forgive ourselves, to accept ourselves unconditionally, just like much we love ourselves unconditionally. When we can do that, then we have power to be kind to others, to love others unconditionally, to accept others without judgment. Okay, for much of the life, we spend too much of time to judging others, too much time to feel importance. So we are unkind to ourselves. We're very hard to ourselves, our own life. We're very hard in our life. We require ourselves to be successful, requires ourselves to be powerful. Then the price to pay is unkind, it's not gentle, not softness, not merciful to our own life. So through our life, we're very stressful to ourselves, so we forgot about what life is about. Last week I talked about living in the moment, living with the stress, living with the joy and happiness. Taoism, the most teaching of Taoism is about living in the moment and enjoy life. Joy and happiness is the only purpose of life. In Taoism, it's not about past or future. We don't emphasize the past. Everybody has a past. But when you do have kindness, everybody can forgive past. Right? When we don't have kindness, the past becomes a burden. We're accumulating stress from the past and then affecting today, this moment's life, and the life quality change. Of course, you will not have tomorrow quality of life. It continues to extend to the tomorrow. So Taoism emphasizes today, how can I live today with the best quality of life? In order to live best today, then, just like this White Dragon King said, be kind. Be kind starting from where? Having good temper. Good character will come with a good temper. Right? For example, how would you treating yourself? That's how you would treat others around you. For example, how would you treat your parents? That's how you're going to treat others' parents. Right? How you like and treat your children is going to be how you treat other children. Okay, when we do love our parents, then love others' parents as well. When we do love our children, then love others' children the same. Having a good temper, good character, it smooths our mind very peacefully. We have a very kindness mind. When we kindness mind, we accept ourselves. We accept ourselves unconditionally. That's why this Dragon King was saying about being good, having good temper, that you will be able to accept yourself, then you're able to be soft, gentle, kindness to all other people. So I think that it makes some sense to us to be kind. So in fact, he was teaching more focus on Confucianism. And to me, things about Taoism, the same thing. We talk about being kind. That means because we live with conscience. Living with conscience. For example, when I took my children to the elementary school years ago, the first sentence would say, treating others the way you want to be treated. That was in the slogan of the classroom. I said, oh, that's nice. Very Taoism. Right? See, we want to be treated the way we want to receive. Then same thing, we should treat others the same way. In the Chinese, we're saying, put your feet on other people's shoes. Right? 将心比心. Use your heart to compare with other people's heart. Right? So when I don't like people cursing me, I don't like people criticize me, judge me, then you don't do it to others. Because if you don't like it, then don't do it to others. Because you know the other is going to feel the same way that you feel. So how can we be what? Be kind. The principle in Taoism, the Tao follow what's nature. What's nature is when you're judging, make other people being judged, then the person will judge you back. So when you don't want to be judged, then stop judging. Right? That's kindness. So when we stop judging other people, then others will stop judging you. Then what? Allow other people to live the way they want to be, because that's the nature of others. Okay, so why should I force you to live the way that I perceive? If, when you try to design a mode and make other people live your way, I think you'll be very stressful in your life. Isn't it? But we did it all the time to our children, right? And so that's the way. Children was a direct impact from what your mode, M-O-L-D, right? Mode of love. In the name of love, so I demand my children to live the way my mode, I designed it. Right? So then from the couple speaking, same thing. The husband demands wife demands husband. They have a different kind of the judgment. So you want people to live your way, but that's not their way. It's not their nature. Thou follow his nature. Try when you're very kind and conscious, you try to understand their way. Why others want to choose their way? Why people want to live their way? And allow people to live their way. Although I do not understand your way. Okay? We have mercy and courage to accept other people's way. And then wish people is always the best. Not people taking away, then you perceive that you're going to fail. If you don't do the way I teach you how to ride this bicycle, you will fall down in a mile. You see what I mean? Don't wish people that thinking. When we have a good temper, when we have a good kindness, although we see the person ride out the bicycle, jiggling and going to fall, we're still going to say wish you a very smooth journey. Wish you a smooth journey. That is the kind of what he talked about, a good temper. Being good temper, being good mercy, being good character. Such a very good character that we understand or wish in people as well. We don't wish people bad things going to happen. Okay? That's good temper. If you are the person on the bicycle now, would you hope somebody wish you going to fall? You don't, right? So therefore, that's the key of called compare your heart with other people's heart. Okay? And you put your feet on other people's shoes. We don't judge people. We hope them doing well. And then this is the moment. We live in. And those who live in this moment, of course, resolve all the past. And of course, going to have a beautiful tomorrow. Having such a good temper, anything irritating your character, your ego, your identity, you just take a deep breath, it smooths away. Okay? Be good temper and worse bad temper. When you bad temper, something trigger your ego, you jump up and you're retaliating and you start to fight back with your ego, with your power, with your status, right? So when we have a good temper, anything that happens that triggers your ego, you be kind. Be kind. Having reduce the yield in Taoism called the Tao follow nature again. You yield with the feeling. When somebody hitting at you, you yield with. Like my master said, when 10,000 arrows shooting at one target, how can you not get shot? Anybody know it? The point is what? I say when you are a target, you will get shot. What if you are not a target? Then the arrow will lose its application. Arrow's application is to shoot the number 10. Right? When you let go, the target from 1 to 10 all disappears. Then there is no target for you. You shoot In other words, in Taoism say, let go the self, become selfless. In the philosophical speaking, kill myself, then there is what? No self to be a target. When my temple is so peaceful and harmony, very soft and gentle, yield like water, so I have no target for you to shoot at it, right? Because you're looking for my target is my ego. My ego is my biggest tent, the target, right? If I let go of my ego, so then I will not take possession of my status, my power, my value, okay? And nothing what? It's important, okay? All those targets gone because ego is already checked out the window. So therefore, I had no target. When you have no target, I'm not afraid of somebody, or I don't care of somebody attacking me, telling me, hey, you're not sexy, you're not important, you're not powerful, you're not good enough. You understand that? Hey, because what? That to me, no thing is what all the people in the world care about. I am cultivating the Tao, and no thing is my attachment to the side. I detach from those. So I have a very beautiful harmonia temper. Okay? So when somebody aiming the arrow from 10,000 directions, at the same time, I'm gone. Understand that? I have no target in my heart. In other words, my spirit is vanished, but yet is in awe. Okay? Has no target for anybody to shoot at it. So that's called good temper. Being good kindness. So when you really want to enjoy your life in the better quality of life, you need to work on this. And work on how can I slowly letting go from the number 10 down to the number 1. Then they shoot number 1 lesser dangerous from the number 10. Right? Eventually even number 1 disappear. We work on that. We are human. I'm not expecting you to become immortal overnight. Understand that? I'm not expecting you total enlightenment at once. The Tao follows nature. Everybody make progresses life. Every day make progresses. That's why in Taoism we're teaching we growing into heaven. Okay? We're not here to wait to go to heaven. Many religion was teaching us we are going to heaven. That means we all have to work really hard to reduce our sin, to be good enough to qualify that to enter the gate of heaven. In Taoism is teaching every day's quote quote even suffer is accumulation of your wisdom. Okay? And that actually put you in the heaven at the same time. So when we even have the most challenging time of life, as long as we have good temper, good conscience and kindness to learn to apply to our life, we are growing another inch into heaven. Okay? So that's what is Chinese saying 出污泥而不染. Say the lotus come from the mud, but not having any attachment of the mud. Right? So we respect the mud, but we have to enjoy the lotus. Okay? So that we're growing into the heaven. Every day the stress and struggle and the challenge, every day this is every inch that we're growing. So a lot of religions make you become suffer from every inch you're suffering. They punishing you and make you feel like unworthy. Okay? But in Taoism, we applaud for your challenge. Applaud for every inch of your challenge and say what? Learn from this what? Challenge, learn what? Accumulating wisdom. When you do, we applaud for you. Even you don't, we still applaud for you. Why is that? Life is experience. It's not to be judged. We experience every inch of challenge and hope we can learn from every inch. Do you understand that? So every occurrence of the challenge in your life is stressful. Although we might not perform the best in your standard, but I will be the best in my own standard. Okay? I perform in the challenge. I go beyond, even I fall, either I stand. I learn from it. Okay? And that learning is I harvesting what? The wisdom that I learned from this challenge. I keep my mind and heart and peaceful. And that challenge is not as I am. Okay? It's not a sin. Okay? That challenge is the wisdom I harvest. Okay? No matter I rise or I fall, is what I learned. Experience more important than the outcome result. Okay? We follow the path of the Tao. We accumulate this wisdom. And that every day, this inch by inch, eventually reaching out to the heaven. Do you get it? It's not the outcome result. This moment, you got to break through it, and you got to be enlightened and become Buddha at once. We don't have to. Okay? So every day is a beautiful day. Do you realize it? Okay? So when we had a great temple, walk out of the door, you smile to flowers, smile to the tree, smile to anybody encounter, right? You appreciate heaven and earth. You appreciate the fresh air and the sunshine. When you're stressful, all those things, it doesn't seem anymore. All you have is stress. All you have is feeling challenge of life. Okay? So you're very harsh on yourself when you don't have ability to feel the sunshine. Okay? Day by day, we grow into heaven. We learn from this life, accumulating this wisdom, and we grow into heaven. Living with a good temper, we are able to be so kind to people who are very stressful to me. Okay? You have a bad hair day. Okay? So nothing is right to you. Okay? So even I bring the best ice cream in front of you, you still feel picky on something not right. Okay? But I respect of your bad hair day. Okay? I still present my best effort in my ice cream in front of you and hope you enjoy it. Okay? I have mercy to forgive you being bad hair day, to feel bad about your life, and I respect it. I respect it, and I'm judging you. The most important thing, you must have a good temper. When one disrespect of you, would you disrespect back? You understand that? When you throw your retaliation to judging back, you are already unkind. That means the person's challenge already tick off your balance of your spirit and your mind. Then you join in to judge. You join in to retaliate. Join in to experience same kind of disrespectful character to other people. That's not what we should do. Because this is not about showcase to the God how great I am. It's about living every inch of your life with kindness. And this single moment when somebody treats you so disrespectful, you smile to the person, hope you have a good day. I understand it because I used to have bad hair day too. Understand that? So if you can't have a bad hair day, then you should allow people to have bad hair day. Okay? That's what we call live and let live. When we can live with a challenge, then somebody should have the right to live the same challenge. Okay? Life is challenge, and we should allow people to have that bad hair day, not to judging people why you do this to me. Maybe that person had no thought ever why they should do it to you. You just happen to be on the way. Right? And so if I be in the wrong time and wrong moment, and at this moment I'm in the wrong time, wrong moment, so what? So I say, well, I'm glad to be here. Right? At least what? Your temple gotta go somewhere. Right? I'm glad I'm here to receive, not Kyle. Right? And somebody may not receive it well, but I'm glad I'm here to receive well. Right? Because your bad hair day might kill the other person when the other person doesn't respect you well. Right? But I am so great that I just show up. It's wrong moment for you, it's right moment for me. I show up. I'm glad that I can be a boat to take you over to the other side of the river. Do you have that kind of temper? Do you have that kind of good character? We show up in somebody's life in a different moment, different, very unique way. Although it can be translated very stressful and challenging way. But any given moment we show up in somebody's life, in Chinese we call 缘分, meaning common affinity. Common affinity. I show up in front of you, it's common affinity. You know, I know that you throw this whole cup of ice cream on my face, I still smile, I'm glad you did it to me because I can receive well. Understand? If you throw in somebody's face, you might not have such a good time. Right? So that is a good temper. Okay? So when somebody has a greatest temper, at you at the wrong moment, on a bad hair day, you respect it. Okay? You adjust yourself, take a deep breath, saying, I'm glad that it's me, not him. Okay? And then you what? Disconnect from this feeling being victimized. Your first thing you should wish, are you okay? Right? First thing you should ask, are you okay? I wish you well. Hope you feel better. That's called good hair day. Okay? So when you do that, that's true kindness. True kindness. Disengage and wish somebody well. Don't let your ego jump up and right away retaliate it, and then you attach into the game, and you just make the what we call the pour the fuel on the fire, and makes more fire. Okay, disengage and step away and wish the person well. You don't respond unkind with more unkindness. This is called a what? Good temper, kindness. When you have a good heart, your life is very smooth. This White Dragon King, the sage is saying, well, just follow your good heart. Follow your good heart, you have a good life. And it does make sense to a lot of ways, right? When we do follow our good heart, everything is peaceful. Everything is peaceful. You drive out the road, somebody's drive 20 miles per hour in front of you, you wish person's okay. All of a sudden, well, I'm glad you enjoy the scenery. Right? Instead of and then tailgating them and make people dangerous person and endanger yourself. Right? So you just what? Because your heart is so kind, so conscious, so everywhere you go you make no enemy. No enemy, because no one would shoot you when you smile. Understand that? When your heart is so open, so harmonized, peacefully, And there is no enemy you will make in your life. Okay? You can treat me enemy, but I will not treat you one. Okay? You feel you have the right to treat me as enemy, but I will not treat you as one. Okay? So always in our life, be kind, so we able unconditionally accept ourselves, and we always have a good power and wisdom to understand others. To understand others. Okay, one long life understanding. Can you put that in your head? Understanding is what we want. It's always striving. Can I understand you better? Can I understand myself better? If we can understand better, then we'll become peaceful, harmonized life. Esplanade is always a land of peace, land of harmony. So when you come to this Tehosa Valley, you all of a sudden all your stress depleted, dispersed. When you come walk into this ground, look at the Lone Peak, embraced by the twin sister, and look at the Lone Peak. It's beautiful. It make you feel so small, but make you also blend into the nature, become one with nature. That's the moment that we return to the simplicity, to look at our heart and mind, to reunite the mind and spirit and the body together. Refine ourselves, our spirits, and dispose all the stress, and then rebuild our character. Our characters always being what? Innocent, loving character, being very merciful character. When we do that, then when we return to our life, you know that your life will be very, very productive and happy. Okay? And I hope you don't have to come here to always recharge. You should be able to do it every day. Remember my word saying what? Let go being a target. Okay? Then 10,000 arrows will stop the function. Many people's mentality is go stop the arrow. Go find 10,000 ways to duck the arrow. Right? Or shooting them 10,000 back and kill them all. Right? This is wrong way. The Confucian sage say, check your heart 3 times a day. Okay? Check your heart 3 times a day. That means what? Being what? Always look into mirror for your own spirit and say, am I kind? Am I conscious? Am I loving to myself? Myself first before I apply love for others. Okay? Don't worry about 10,000 arrows. Look in yourself, improve the quality of peace and tranquility from your inside. Build your stronger quality of kindness from inside. Then obviously 10,000 arrows can lesser eventually. No more arrow on you. Right now, there are 10,000 arrows aimed at you. But philosophically, we can learn how to what? Not seeing one. But eventually, the best accomplishment is there is no one arrow at all in your life. You get it? That's through some internal revolution. Improve the great quality of our kindness. Live in the great good heart and good kindness. Then your life is very peaceful. By the time I would say, you are the Tao. The Tao is in you. Okay? Tao is in me. I am the Tao. Therefore what? I live forever with heaven and earth together. This is our goal. May Tao bless you all. Thank you very much.